For the trillionaires, man, what it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. Title of this video is going to be called, because I already made a video on this. Literally, I literally made the same exact video on my Word of Visionaries, literally for the same fucking reason. I'm telling you what it is, man. Title of this video is going to be called my last Nofap video. Look, G, at this current point, man, I will no longer be making Nofap content on Word of Trillionaires and also Word of Visionaries. And the reason for it being is simply because, you know, like, look, man, my last Nofap streak it is that I was on, you know, literally, you know, I was on day 25. Like, today would have been day 25 out in this bitch, man. And basically, hold up. Basically, I relapsed. I'm telling you what it is, man. You know, I relapsed like around 1 a.m. And, you know, if you go on my Word of Visionaries, I always say that, you know, most of my relapses always come late at night simply because my defense ain't set up. I'm telling you what it is. That's when it all, because like during the whole entire day, my defense is always set up out in this bitch. It always, look, man, it's just like a bully, right? What happens, you know, what happens if you have a bully or some shit? If you got a bully, right, then the best time for a bully to pick on your ass is when you scrawny and when you motherfucking weak. I'm telling you what it is. But guarantee motherfucking damn T, when you start getting in the gym, when you start working out, starting boxing, starting lifting weights, all that shit, that bully is nowhere to be found. Same goes when it comes to this shit. Is that a great analogy? But real talk, man, same goes when it comes to this. Here you go. I got my motherfucking defense set up throughout the whole entire day. As soon as I go to sleep, though, I'm lacking at that moment. So when I'm lacking, I'm telling you, man, let me use another example right quick. Look, man, you know, I know you probably heard the motherfucking saying the end times or some shit like that, you know, like basically like doomsday or some shit. Here you go in your mind, right? Basically like, you know, what would be the perfect time for doomsday to happen on some shit? The perfect time for that shit to happen, G, is when you are caught lacking. I'm telling you what, it's when you least suspect out in this bitch. Same goes with this shit right here. I'm telling you, that's basically what I'm saying is that's when all my relapses always come. Like most of my relapses always come. Basically when I'm lacking out in this bitch. Because guarantee when I'm not lacking on some shit, it would have not happened on some shit, man. But point I'm trying to get across in this motherfucking video, man, I made it to 25 days and I relapsed, man. I only did it one time. So at this current point in time, man, I really don't feel no side effect. Like, you know, look, G, look, man, you're really not gonna have any side effects if you only did it one time after a very long amount of days. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk, man. You know, I'll say if you went to like day 25, if you went to like day 30, if you went to like, you know, even longer than that, man, you'll literally lose at least like 5 or 10% at best, 10% at max. I'm telling you what it is, man. So, you know, if you're a person that relapsed and you probably like on day 50 or some shit like that, man, do not get mad at that shit, G. I'm telling you what it is. Because I'm telling you, man, one thing that most of us do, man, when we relapse, right? Because I'm telling you what I'm gonna tell you how it is that I felt. Man, when I did that lame ass loser, I hate doing that shit. But when I did that shit, right? You wanna know how it is I felt? Motherfucker, I was disappointed. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk. I was disappointed in me doing that shit simply because I wasn't trying to do that shit again. So point I'm trying to get across is, here you go. You might be an individual. You probably made it to like 60 days or something like that, and you relapse. Now you down in the dumps, and I understand because you ain't trying to do this shit again. I hate doing this shit. You feel me? But if you only do it one time, man, that's nothing to worry about if you only do it one time. Now, I always say doing it one time is the worst one to do it of all, simply because the craving is going to be too great. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk. When you do it just that one time, when you do it just that one time, the feeling is going to be too great. So when the feeling is too great, then you're going to keep on doing it again and again and again and again and again. I mean, you got to think about it. It's like, let's say, I'm just telling you what it is. When a feeling is so great at something, right, you think you're just gonna stop doing that shit just one time? It's like, you know, why you think people get addicted to substances and shit like that? I'm telling you what it is, man. It's a reason as to why individuals are addicted to substances. Like when they had that first hit, it got their ass. I'm telling you what it is, man. That's why I always say, man, doing it just that one time, that's the worst one to do it of all out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. But yeah, man. And the reason as to why I'm making this video, let me go back to what the fuck. Look, man. Look, G, at this current point in time, man, I look up to Dan Bilzerian and Hugh Hefner. And it's a reason as to why I'm looking up to Dan Bilzerian and Hugh Hefner. You see, We are living in a time, I'm just telling you what it is, man. We are living in a time where people are sexless. I'm telling you what it is. I don't want to end up like you motherfuckers. Both men and women are sexless. And the reason as to why both men and women are sexless on some shit is simply because it's two things. One, you're battling digital lust. And two, you're motherfucking insecure. I'm telling you what it is. So let me talk about insecurities right quick. When a person is insecure, best believe they're going to give you an insecure ass outcome. So they ain't going to get no shit popping with your ass. So, let me use an example right quick. Here you go. You see a female at the mall or some shit like that, right? Here you go. Well, I always say, man, there is no reason as to why your handsome ass getting rejected on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. There's no reason on the motherfucking world being on some shit. But you want to know why? Simply because that look, man, I was gonna call her a peon because I'm kind of mad right now. But nah, real talk though, man. Simply because the woman is insecure in herself. Now, why is she insecure? It could be a whole lot of things. Somebody probably did her wrong back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Or she probably playing with herself, because I'm telling you right now, when you're doing that shit, that makes your ass insecure. I'm telling you what it is. What's some other things, man? What's some other things? She probably getting her get back for someone that did her wrong, or somebody probably cheated on her. I don't motherfucking know. But point I'm trying to get across is those are all things that can make an individual insecure. So when it's time for here you go, you might be a positive prospect on some shit. What they're going to do is they still going to reject your ass simply because these motherfuckers are insecure in their head. So I'm going to say it one more time. When a person is insecure, what makes you think they ain't going to give your ass an insecure ass outcome out in this bitch? And when that happens, it's going to delay your ass. I'm telling you what it is, man. It's honestly going to delay you from getting anything popping. I'm telling you the game. I'm telling you, man. Real shit. And like the second thing is digital lust. I'm telling you, man, we are in a day and age where people are beating off on a day-to-day basis out in this bitch. I know how it feels. And I told you, sex is the greatest feeling in the damn world. You think you're going to stop doing that shit? So when you keep on playing with yourself if you're a female, you keep on you keep on beating off if you're a man or some shit like that, right? What's going to happen is that's going to be all you know. And when that's going to be all you know to some shit, I told you, that's going to make your ass insecure. I'm telling you the game. Real talk, man. And then, real talk. And let me speak about that even further on some shit. Let's say there's a person in real life trying to get to, like what I was just saying, it might be a person in real life trying to get to know you on some shit like that, right? Now you're not really even attracted to the motherfucker, but the reason for it being is simply because, motherfucker, you've been playing with your damn self. I remember one time back in my high school days, right? When I was heavily into this lame ass, I hate doing this fuck ass shit. But when I was really heavy into doing this shit, right? Basically, I remember one time I was around one of the most prettiest women in my damn school and shit like that, G. I couldn't even look at her. I couldn't even look at her like she was pretty on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. But the reason for it being is because I was beating off with my damn hand. I'm telling you the game. Real shit. I'm telling you, man, this shit is gonna fuck you up. That's why I hate doing this shit. It's gonna cause delay out in this bitch. But, let me go to my example that I was talking about, the reason as to why I relapsed. Like I said, I relapsed like around 1 a.m. I'm telling you, man, literally, when I went to sleep like around 11 p.m. or some shit, I had no intention in the motherfucking world of doing this shit. I told you, look, man, shit want to catch your ass when you least suspect it, or when your defense ain't set up. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you, man, I had no intentions in the motherfucking world of doing this stupid ass, loser ass, lame ass, fuck ass shit. I'm telling you, man, I had no intentions in the damn world. But so when I woke up, right? See, look, man, when I woke up, guess what happened when I woke up? What happened when I woke up was, motherfucker, I relapsed. You want to know why it is that I relapsed? Because I was feeling horny. But how about if I had multiple women sleeping with me? You see, let me talk about the power of a limited abundance. This is why I brought up Dan Bilzerian and Hugh Hefner. Look, G, I told you, it is very important. Look, man, I don't give a fucking what it is that you believe in. Here you go, right? You might be an individual saying, oh, I'm not going to bust a nut until marriage. Or I'm not going to bust a nut until I find the right one. Bull fucking shit. I'm telling you what it is. Look, G, I told you, man, it's gonna be your bitch ass body that's gonna fuck your ass up. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk, man. So what's gonna happen is, right? What's gonna happen is basically, like I just said, here you go. You might be an individual saying, oh, I'm doing Nofap just to practice celibacy, whatever the fuck it is that you're doing Nofap for. What's gonna happen is your body is gonna bitch out on you when you get high up on the days. Don't believe me? Look what just happened to me. My body was bitching out on me. My body was telling me every single thing it is that I know for a fact I ain't trying to hear no more. But it know how to motherfucking get me to motherfucking relapse. I told you it's like a sales pitch. What do sales pitch do out in this bitch? Sales pitch is supposed to make that shit sound extremely good so you could buy that shit to persuade your ass. So guess what your sexual energy is going to do? It's going to persuade your ass to do some shit that you know you ain't trying to do no more. But, so that's what happened though. So basically, point I'm trying to get across, right? Look, man, I'm just going to tell you this. I'm not against busting nuts, my G. I am literally not against busting nuts left and fucking right. I'm not against that shit. But what it is that I'm against doing that shit to some fake ass shit, aka digital lust. I can't stand doing that shit to that shit. Real talk, I can't stand it because it ain't the real thing. And then on top of that, like I was just talking about, that shit plays tricks on your damn brain. Here you go, you be saying, oh, I can't get no girls. Why no girls like me? Why I feel like I can't get no girls? Motherfucker, the reason as to why you feel like that shit is because you be beating off all the damn time. I'm telling you what it is. Gary motherfucking damn T. I'm speaking from experience because I'm telling you what happens, man. I told you when you're jacking off, it's going to delay you. That's going to be all it is that you know. That's literally going to be all it is that you know on some shit. So when it's all you know on some shit, what's going to happen is that's going to be all you fucking know. That's all you know is being your meat. You don't know how real sex feel like on some shit, and that's going to fuck your ass up. I'm telling you what it is. But point I'm trying to get across, man, look, man, we need to get to a point where we have infinite abundance. That's the point it is that I'm getting to on some shit, man. I'm getting to a point where I have a limited abundance. And I'm telling you what, I told you, your body is a horn dog. Like I said before, I know you might be an individual saying that you might be practicing celibacy. You only want one female in your life. You want to find the right partner and shit like that. But what the fuck are you going to do at the remainder of the time? You're going to have to go on prawn and beat off. You're going to have to. You want to know why I'm saying you're going to have to? Simply because your body is telling your ass to do that shit. It's really fucked up because you ain't trying to do this shit. You get nothing from doing it, but your body is going to encourage your ass to do that shit. So point I'm trying to get across is look, man, it's only two options that you're going to have, my G. I was going to say the third option is Nofap, but I told you your body's a horn dog. It's going to bitch out on you. So technically you got two options, and the two options it is that you got, either one, you keep on jacking off and then you're going to be the worst version that you could ever be, or two, you're going to get the real thing out in this bitch. And it's either two of those options, my G. I'm sorry to tell you on some shit. It's either two of those options. Like the same way you got that infinite abundance through your motherfucking screen, the same way you got that infinite abundance through your phone, you need to have that same infinite abundance in real life, my G. And that's all this I'm trying to say. That's all it is I'm trying to get to on some shit. I need to have that same infinite abundance. That look, the same way we got that infinite abundance through a damn screen, I need to get that same infinite abundance in real life. Because I'm gonna tell you this, man. Until you get that infinite abundance in real life, then what's going to happen is you're going to forever be in this damn trap. I'm telling you what it is, man. Let me repeat this shit one more time. Until you have that infinite abundance in real life, you will forever be in that motherfucking trap of just relapsing over and over and over and over. You're going to be in that trap of just constantly keep on trying to do Nofap over and over and over and over. And this is the reason as to why I'm no longer making Nofap videos, my G. Because I caught on to this shit. This is why people say Nofap is bullshit. But the reason as to why Nofap is bullshit is simply because you gotta replace the damn problem. Now, what is the problem? The problem is we got this shit. We got this shit in infinite abundance digitally. When you feel horny on some shit, the first instinct it is that you doing some shit is you're gonna go on social media, you're gonna go on OF, and you're gonna go on Prime, and you're gonna search up what it is that you want to watch. I'm telling you what it is, but that's how easily accessible that is with some shit, so you can make it do what it do. Whereas, motherfucking, you need to have that same infinite abundance it is that I just described on that shit. You need to have that same infinite abundance in real life. Like I just said, until you have that same infinite abundance in real life or some shit, you're going to forever be doing this shit. And I'm telling you, man, real talk, man. And it's really fucked up because nowadays for the 99% man or some shit like that, and it's not even just with that. Whole lot of I told you, individuals are insecure in the damn head. They ain't gonna be thinking straight. So like I said before, it might be an individual that probably did a female wrong in the past. So what's gonna happen is nowadays when she see a man or some shit like that, now she gonna want to get her get back, and she gonna reject. It might be a positive prospect on some shit. She gonna reject the motherfucker for no reason, but simply because somebody did her wrong back in the day. I'm telling you what it is, man. Point I'm trying to get across is Look, man, what makes you think an insecure person is gonna give your ass an insecure outcome or some shit? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you what it is. But real talk though, man. But honestly, man, I think I got my point across in this damn video, man. Look, G, and it's anybody motherfucking looking at me in an oddly funny ass way, like I don't get no hoes and shit like that. Motherfucker, you are the one that don't get no bitches. I'm telling you what it is. I don't give a fuck if you got a wife. I don't give a fuck if you got a girlfriend, or might be females watching this damn video. I don't give a fuck if you got a husband or a damn boyfriend or some shit. I know for a damn fact you be playing with yourself or some shit. Prove me the fuck wrong, because like I just told you, look, man, this shit is the strongest addiction in this day and age, my G. I'm not even saying, look, I'm really not even addicted to this shit. I just don't want to do this shit ever again, G. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Look, man, like I just brought up, look, G, people are in relationships still doing this shit. This shit be fucking up marriages and shit like that. I'm telling you what it is. I mean, you gotta think about it though. Look, man, if you're a man, you with the same hoe for like a very long time. Motherfucker, you with the same bitch for like 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Motherfucker, you gonna get tired of fucking the same pussy on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. That's the reason as to why you addicted to that shit. And look, man, here you go. You constantly beating off of some shit like that, right? You constantly beating off when in reality, what you should be doing is having multiple partners and some shit. But your ass been motherfucking brainwashing to believing that having multiple partners is a damn it's a damn psyop. Like that shit is bad to have or some shit. And you know, since you think like that, right? Isn't it funny how you think having multiple partners is bad or some shit, but yet you're jacking off to multiple women on some shit? This don't make no damn sense. Why not go out and fuck some hoes? Oh wait, you can't get none. I'm telling you what it is. Because I'm telling you right now, I know some motherfuckers watching this video right now, some shit looking at me like I got a damn addiction. Bitch and nigga, you the one that got the motherfucking addiction on some shit. Your ass can't even go 3 days. Motherfucker, I went 25 days. Motherfucker, look, man, you get to look at me in a funny ass way when you get high up on the days it is that I was on. Until then, look, man, just like how 6ix9ine said, if you don't have 100K or some shit, we can't beef. I'm telling you what it, motherfucker, if you haven't been high up on the days, if you haven't been more than 2 weeks or some shit like that, then we can't beef, my G. Like I ain't trying to heal your bitch ass. I'm telling you what it is. If you ain't go longer than 2 weeks or some shit like that, we can't beef. I'm telling you the game. Real shit. Y'all motherfuckers funny as hell. But anyways, man, so other than that, like I said before, man, I only did it one time, G. I only did it one time, so I really don't feel no side effect. Real talk, man. But yeah, man, I just hate doing this shit, bro. I just hate doing it. But like I said before, man, we gonna constantly look, man. Like, and you know, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Like I said before, you know, like I said, you can have a girlfriend, you can have a wife, or if you're a female, you can have a husband, you can have a boyfriend. Look, G, you need to have this shit in infinite motherfucking abundance. Look, and you know, let me use another example right quick. You can have, look, man, you can have like casual partners and shit like that, you know, but you need to have all of this shit in infinite abundance. I'm telling you what it is. You need to have these motherfuckers sleeping with your ass. You need to have these motherfuckers around your ass all the damn day. I'm telling you, man, look, man, the higher you get on these damn days, the more you're gonna understand what the fuck it is that I'm saying. And, you know, I would be saying, you know, I might be over exaggerating this shit, but motherfucker, I ain't exaggerating this shit, because I'm telling you how it's gonna go when you get high up on the days. When you reach like day 100, day 200 and shit like that, you think you ain't gonna be a horny ass peon or some shit? You're gonna be horny damn motherfucker out in this bitch. So the point I'm trying to get across is, look, man, we are in a sexual war. I'm telling you what it is, G. We are honestly in a sexual war out in this bitch, and you're gonna have to motherfucking go toe to toe with this shit. I'm telling you what it is. So when you have to go toe to toe with this shit, what is your best option on some shit? Your best option is to motherfucking, you know, your best option is to counteract this shit. How you counteract this shit and get the real fucking thing infinitely. What the fuck? But infinitely. Real talk, man. And that's all this I'm trying to say. I'm about to get on to. Motherfucker, I'm having this damn infinite abundance out in this bitch. Either I get the infinite abundance, my G, or motherfucker, I get the infinite abundance in. Either I have the infinite abundance in real life, or I keep on having the infinite abundance through a damn screen. And like I said, I hate doing that lame ass shit. And I'd be damned if I'm ending up like your ass. I'm telling you what it is. And I'm telling you, man, this is what the 99% is battling on some shit. I'm telling you, man, I made a 20-minute video about this stupid ass shit. I can't stand it, B. I can't stand doing this lame ass shit. Shit piss me the fuck off. But yeah, man. So, and like I said, I don't want to hear none of you. I don't want to hear none of you fuck ass niggas in these damn comment sections. Look, G, look, man. The only people I want to hear in these damn comment section is motherfuckers that went higher than 14 days. If you went higher than 14 days or some shit like that, or it's not even just that. If you even attempted to do Nofap for, let's say a week. If you went 7 days without doing that shit, then you could say something in these damn comments. But if you a motherfucker that just constantly beating off on a day-to-day basis, some shit like that, I ain't trying to hear your version as some shit like that. And don't look at me like I'm the damn version of some shit. Motherfucker, you are the virgin. I'm telling you what it is. Like I said, I just plan to have this shit in infinite abundance. Like I said, that's all it is I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have these hoes in infinite abundance. Like when it's time for me to, when I feel horny or some shit, like when I first wake up, instead of me just waking up by my damn self or some shit like that, I'm waking up with at least 30 bitches. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you, man, being alone is a motherfucking trap. I'm telling you the game. Look, man, good thing I brought that up. What happens when you're alone, my G? What happens when you're alone? When you're alone, you start to feel depressed. Oh, why I can't get no part? I'm telling you, man, that feeling it is that you get in your gut area, right? That feeling is I'm talking about, right? You're basically going through a dry spell because you have a scarce amount. But that feeling is that I'm talking about, right? You're going to feel to yourself, you can't get that opposite gender. That's what happens when you're single and some shit. That's what happens when you're alone. I'm telling you what it is. Grand motherfucking damn T, when you have infinite abundance and some shit like that, that feeling will not even exist in some shit. Man, I know what the fuck it is that I be talking about, B. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna make this video too long, man, because I got somewhere to be on some shit like that. So, but yeah, man. Like I said, man, this is my last Nofap video on my Word of Trillionaires as well. Look, man, the last thing I'm gonna say is I think the last channel I'm gonna make Nofap content about is on the Visionary team, simply because I was doing challenges. I might still be doing it. I don't know. 2024, I know for a fact I'm done with Nofap. You know, I'm just doing this challenge for 365 days or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. So you can check the Visionary team for that shit. But me posting Nofap content on my Word of Trillionaires and Word of Visionaries, that shit is over with now, G. That last shit just kept on. That last shit fucked me up. So I'm telling you what it is. Hate doing this lame ass, fuck ass, stupid ass, sucker ass, bull ass, boring ass, fuck ass, dumb ass, idiotic, ignorant ass bullshit. I'm telling you what it is, man. But if you like this video on some shit, man, stay tuned for some more videos and we out. V's up, T's up.